Hello there, world of tankers, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Rudol's Blitz, and in today's video, I'll be playing the STRV 81, the brand new Swedish Tier 8 Premium Medium. I'll be letting you know everything you need to know about this tank when it comes to the DPM, the armor profile, and what I think of this vehicle after some gameplay. I figured I'd start off with telling you that it's literally just another Centurion. We already have the RAAC, and as we can see on the looks department, they are almost identical. We also have the Centurion 1, which is almost identical as well, and then we have the Defender Mark 1. Now, the STRV 81 does have a very cool camo, and it's probably the major reason why a lot of people would want to get their hands on this vehicle. Unfortunately, the only way to get your hands on this camo is by gambling for it in the crates. We can see it right there. It's really, really lame. It's a 6% drop chance for the camo. I got the tank with 15,000 gold, didn't get the camo, and I'm not going to be spending any more gold on the camo because I'm not a fool. So, yeah. We're going to start off by taking a look at this vehicle's statistics compared to the RAAC, because I feel like this is a good way to compare the overall design of this vehicle. We're also going to break into the armor profile after that. So, as we can see, DPM is better. It's about 10% more. So instead of 2,300 on the RAAC, it's 2,600. That's pretty nice. In terms of penetration, the RAAC is quite a bit ahead. Not only does it have more pen, but it also has AP standard instead of APCR, meaning that it's actually about maybe 10% more effective pen than the STRV 81. Don't get me wrong, 221 is very good for a medium, it's just unfortunate that it doesn't get AP ammunition. When it comes to the aiming time, it is 10% better, and the on-movement dispersion is better than the RAAC, while featuring the same base dispersion. So we can all agree that the gun on the STRV 81 is flat better than the Centurion RAAC. When it comes to the mobility, the vehicle is faster, 10%, 50 instead of 45. However, weirdly enough, it actually has a worse effective power to weight than the RAAC. I don't think it'll matter too much because they're both very similar, and it's just a difference in top speed, so the power to weight's not going to matter. But apart from that, everything else is the same. View range, HP, all very, very similar, except for one major difference, and that is the armor profile. You see, there's a reason why the STRV 81 has much better gun stats, and that is because its upper plate's only 130, and the lower plate's 102. The turret is also pretty wonky. We can see that it's got some weird spots on it, like it's kind of a deformed mantlet. Underneath the mantlet's only 230. To be fair, that's pretty good, but it's still only about 230, which means any tier 9s are going to cut right through you. But the mantlet itself is 440, so if you hit that, you're going to bounce. This is also 330, so it's got a lot of very troll spots that you're going to struggle to pen through. Now, the roof of this vehicle is 80 mils, so you're not going to be able to overmatch that if it's hauled down. And the cheeks over here are about 220, so it actually has pretty effective turret armor, but get a good look at this vehicle's armor, and now let's swap to the RAAC. Yeah, it's quite a bit better. There's one little weak spot, and that's 224. Everything else, 280. Everything's an auto ricochet. The roof is 90, so it's just a better armored vehicle. The mantlet's upwards of 500. Even loading gold, there's just really no weak spots. And when you're using the vehicle hauled down, its upper plate is also very strong because its base upper plate thickness is 230 compared to 130. So yeah, while the gun on the STRV 81 may be quite a bit better than the RAAC, unfortunately, just about everything else is worse, especially when it comes to the armor department. I would say already, without even playing the STRV, that this is a better vehicle. Armor is key, especially hull down armor. This vehicle has that, but I don't think this is a bad tank, and we're about to find out. The vehicle looks like it has a very nice gun. With the high level of DPM that it features and the great accuracy, I'm excited to see how this vehicle plays. The unfortunate thing is that, at least on flat ground, it's going to be very, very poor. Here we are in game number 1. We have a Panther 88, a STRV 81, T54 lightweight, T49. Alright. A lot of mediums. A lot of mediums. We are going to start this battle off very simple, and we're going to chill in this bush right here. We're going to see anybody there. Well, we got a nice shell to the lightweight. Too bad our teammate doesn't know how to aim, but that's alright. Oh, we get a shot from the enemy STRV. He's not able to hit us, though. That's alright. I'm just going to chill here, and we're going to see if that lightweight ever tries to poke. Come on. What are you doing, lightweight? Come on. Well, for some reason our team is over at base A, which is a little weird, I'm not gonna lie. Of course, my teammate blind fires, which probably makes that Stritzvon shoot at us, but oh well. There's nothing I can do about that. We got the Blaze in front, and the Blaze doesn't really appear to know what he's doing, to be completely real. We're aiming on his vehicle. Nice shot into his tank once. And he's gone. Alright, well, we got the T-49 in front. I'm just going to push the... Well, you know what? Actually, we can probably hit the Annihilator from here. There you go. Easy shell into the Annihilator once. And easy shell again into the enemy Annihilator. And let's just load a gold shell. There you go. Easy shot. I have to say the accuracy feels very nice. I don't know where... Oh, the T-49's right over here. Okay. Well, let's see how good this mobility is. Wargaming showed it in their video, easily outmaneuvering a T-49, and yeah, it's not that fast, let's be real. It's alright, but it's nothing crazy. Nice HE into the T-49, and we're just going to ram him. This vehicle is a Centurion after all, which makes it quite heavy, but we can see the pretty poor armor. I mean, the vehicle just got easily penned right through by the enemy T-49 there. We're going to get a nice shell into the lightweight once, and we're going to try and make it a little challenging for him to hit us. Finish him off, and just like that. Wow, this was an easy game. God, I had a freaking hair on my nose that entire time, and it was so itchy. Either way, not a bad game. 2,200 damage is a pretty solid result. I think we also got a little bit more out, because we did end up ramming that player. All that's left is the enemy IS-3. I'm not sure if we're going to get too much damage into his vehicle, but we'll see. He's pretty far in the corner at this point, and yeah, I don't really know what he's going to do. I don't know how our team hasn't penned him yet. There's like 18 of our teammates on him. Alright, let's see. Not able to hit him ourselves unless we drive all the way over the ridge. And then we aim in on his side. There you go. Nice 221. We give him a little love tap for 87, and not a bad result at all. So, as we can see, this is a pretty good vehicle. I mean, it's just a Centurion. That's really all it is. So it wouldn't ever be bad. We did 2,700 damage. We got a first class, and as usual, finished top on the team, so no complaints right there. Alright, well, let's do one more battle. See if we can keep doing as well. I mean, the gun seems nice. It's got good DPM, and the gun depression's good. But to be honest, I just don't see a reason to own this vehicle. There's nothing unique about it. And that's why I'm a little confused that Wargaming even bothered bringing this tank into Blitz. Maybe it's just filler content, but it's really just a reskinned Centurion, to be completely honest. I mean, the gun's alright, but I don't know. I wouldn't really recommend to spend your money on it, especially because it's being sold in crates right now. If you're gonna spend your money on crates, you're a fool. Like, you might say, oh, I'm a collector, but this vehicle guaranteed will be back in the future. And if your life expectancy is more than 1 year, I would just wait a couple months for Wargaming to bring it back out. It'll probably be half the price, and it won't be in crates. So that's my personal advice. Whether you want to listen to it or not is obviously fully up to you. So what? I don't even know how that Emil is able to see us. Okay, that's where he hit us, bruh. That is super mega cringe. Oh my god, and there you go, just penned right through the roof. We shouldn't even be penned through the roof. On armor, it's supposed to be an auto ricochet, but I guess not. Okay. Well, so far our luck is not faring too well. We just got two very stupid pens into this vehicle that should not have penned us. Now we get a pen into the Emil 1. Yeah, I don't know. If I was in an RAAC, I would be at full health right now. That's 100% factual. The Emil would not have hit us in that upper plate, and even if he did, there's no way he would have penned that shot because of the armor haul down on the tank. But it's not only that, it's also the fact that I'm trying to hit this Annihilator. There you go. But it's not only the fact that we just wouldn't have gotten penned in this current situation, but it's also the fact that the turret wouldn't have gotten penned. So yeah, I can definitely say without even a doubt in my mind that this vehicle is worse than the RAAC. Okay, let's see. We got the Emil off to the side. There you go. You know, it would have been, I can say, an easy way that Wargaming could have made this tank somewhat exciting is if they had changed the alpha to something that was different than the rest of the Centurions. Like 220, not a huge difference, but I think it still would have been enough to make it unique. Right now, the vehicle doesn't really have anything unique going for it, which takes away a lot of the really anything that makes the vehicle seem special. But we're doing alright. We've got some damage out so far, and even though we've bled some health, it wasn't really our fault, because Armor Inspector said we should get bounces in that type of position, but oh well. There you go. We get one shell into the enemy FCM, and he's just full speeding ahead. Put on our auto-aim, and wow. Oh, thank you, auto-aim. Every time I put it on for like one shot that I think would be an easy shell, it just goes but oh well. Let's see, we got the Barask, and I don't want to be penned. There you go. That was worth the bounce, because now he's on a reload. We're not able to HE him, but I'm also not really sure why he just drove out in the open. Alright, let's see. If the Emil shoots again, we'll poke, get an easy shot into his vehicle. Also got the 252 over here. Don't exactly want to fight that, so I'm just going to wait. I'm not poking the 252. That's a big stinking L. Let's see. What are you going to do, bro? What are you going to do? The answer is nothing. Alright, I'm hoping that the Lycan and I can clear this guy. Really. It's like that tank is the most accurate vehicle ever. Okay, well, we have a good DPM here, so we got one shell into the 252, and we're going to get another shell into his vehicle. But this is most likely going to be a loss. I'm going to use the mobility this vehicle has to get to his side. The Emil bounces the shot. He shouldn't have a third shell. Unfortunately, my teammate also does not pen the shell. That's actually really bad, because him penning that would have been quite huge. Let's get a shell into the Barask. He doesn't pen that, which is really unfortunate. There you go. We get a pen into you. 3, 2, 1. There you go. We get a clear on this tank. We're high on base cap, which is actually pretty good. That guy's in base B. It's an IS-2 shielded. Problem right now is our health. That's not what I want. Alright, well the IS-2 bounces me. Problem is that Barask, I'm a one-shot. Oh, back up, back up. Okay, we're alright, we're alright. Barask missed me. So we need to... Oh, what was that, Wargaming? What was that? Alright, well... Really, 147. Holy bad luck. There you go. We got the clear. Okay, we're up on base cap, and the game screws me. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's really unfortunate, guys. 5,000 damage and we get a defeat. I mean, I did the best I could, but there was just not enough. If only that last shell had hit. Oh well. 5,175. We got an ace. And you know what the craziest part is? If we were in the RAAC, quite confident we would have ended up winning this game, as we wouldn't have bled that health in the beginning. I'm actually very irritated that that 252 is able to pen us from that angle, because, I mean, we could pull up a 252. Let's see. Tier 8, Soviet Heavy, 252. It shouldn't be able to pen us unless it's at this angle, but I don't know. Maybe Armor Inspector's just wrong about the armor there. But at least on paper, we shouldn't have gotten penned, but just went right through. That's really unfortunate. Either way, we just got really unlucky. But we did pretty good. So overall, the tank's good. I mean, it's not a bad vehicle. It's just... it's disappointing. There's nothing that special about the tank. I mean, it's got good DPM, but I can go to the tech tree and go pull out an American medium called the Pershing, which has pretty good armor all down, and the vehicle's got 2,670 DPM, which is more. And then you can make your way over to the Germans, and you can go pull out the Indian Panzer, which is even better. And this vehicle's got 2,800 DPM with similar dispersion, more alpha damage, great gun depression, good turret armor. So, I mean, the vehicle's alright, but I can tell you for a fact that those two pens at the beginning of the game, which should not have penned us, caused us to lose that game. Oh well, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.